Hey guys, it's Charisma, and so today I'm going to be doing that Tahitian Treat look that I showed on Instagram the other day that I apparently misspelled, and I saw it after I sent it, so I apologize for my spelling errors. Anyway, so today we're going to do that. I already have my eyebrows done, I already have the primer on my eyes, and I have my moisturizer and my primer on, and of course I'm using the Merle Norman 24 karat gold firming primer. Again, if you haven't tried it, you absolutely need to go get a sample of it or just spend the $54.99 and buy it. It really, hands down, is the best primer I have ever used. And again, Merle Norman doesn't pay people to, you know, sponsor their products or anything. So anyway, let's get started. So I got the Monitored Renaissance palette. Most of you already have it or know about it, and I know there's been a lot of reviews about this where a lot of people are saying there's a lot of fallout on it. I have been playing with it. I have not experienced the fallout problem. I do think that these are truly pure pigments, so if you're a person who kind of digs into your powders, then most definitely you're going to get a lot of fallout, but I have not had that problem myself. So today I'm just going to kind of do like some pinks and oranges and golds, just kind of like a summery, springy look. And again, I was just playing around. I thought, well, I'll call it Tahitian Treat. So let's get started. So the first color that I'm going to go into is this Buon Fresco. It's kind of like this little purple Buon Fresco. And I am going to... Oh, I was going to start using my new Morphe brushes that I just got. We'll see if they are up to what everybody has said they were. I got the vegan Morphe brushes. They are really soft for vegan brushes. I have a couple other vegan brushes that I don't find they're soft at all. I find actually they're kind of really hard, so I end up using them as like for like concealer and stuff like that. So we'll see. All right, so again, you're gonna go in very lightly, tap that excess off, and I'm gonna kind of just put this almost all the way up to the eyebrow. Again, I like using that patting method to kind of push that product in because I do have those mature eyes, and a lot of time when you push product into mature eyes, you're gonna get a better coverage. I am a big fan of eye primer. Just because, especially the Urban Decay, sorry, I apologize. It's the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion in the anti-aging. I love this stuff. I haven't really found any other eyeshadow primer that does the same that this one does. I do feel like it smooths out those wrinkles on the mature eye. Quite better than a lot of other products that I've used. And again, I have that hooded eye, so I tend to kind of go out more because I'm going to make like that straight line out, and we can buff that down later. Can buff that down. But I like that because it opens up the eye, and so it kind of gives like this triangular look, and we can clean it up and buff it down. And I have to say, these are pretty easy to buff out, but I have noticed that you can almost over buff them out, and I don't feel like when I do my buffing that I have a heavy hand. So, and I'm not gonna go real far out, just kind of, just a little bit, kind of soften it up. And I have another thing that I like to do. You know, I think a shadow should be good enough that you can stick your fingers in and apply it. It should be buttery enough for that. So if you are just starting out with makeup, and you don't really have the money to get brushes, because brushes do make a difference. I would say get, you know, a little set of e.l.f. brushes. I have a couple of them myself. I like them. They're inexpensive, and they do what they need to do. And then once you get used to it, you know, go up to the more expensive brushes. But Morphe has a really nice set. I think I paid $30, maybe $39 for this little set. And so far I like them. I don't feel like that price is outrageous. I've spent quite a bit more on brushes. I think I've said that before. But going back to the shadows, a shadow should be buttery enough and pigmented enough that you actually can go in and put it on with your fingers. And sometimes that's the best way to learn, is just to kind of go in, put it on with your finger, and, you know, see what you can do with it. And honestly, if you can get it on with your finger and it looks spectacular, you can do amazing things with brushes. So, all right, the next color that we're going to go into is Love Letter. That's this one right here. It is like a kind of a cranberry pink, purple. And we're going to use that right here. And we're going to go straight out again. I'm going to make that line, and I'm going to come down and make that chevron. And then I'm just going to kind of make it stop on its own. Do you see? So just kind of just making it stop on its own. It's almost like down like an Egyptian type look. Just going to make it stop on its own. Do that on that other eye. And again, going in straight in if you have those hooded eyes. I still have not perfected the, oh, what is that called? Where they're doing like the concealer and like the real pretty. I haven't quite perfected that yet. I think my eyes are either just too old to get that look, or I'm still doing something wrong. Oop. And I don't know what I'm doing wrong with that look, but I just can't seem to get it to quite work the way I want it to. So I'm gonna kind of do it today, but obviously more for my hooded eye look, and just so you can see that it can be done and still be age appropriate. Because I think a lot of times, you know, as we get older, we see some of these makeup trends and we really like them. And then we're like, okay, well, that's, you know, wow, she's beautiful. She's like 20 something years old. You know, I'm 46. I really can't wear that look. So that's what I try to do. I try to get these looks and do them and make them age appropriate. Now, I've said this before, when I do these makeup tutorials, it is quite a bit more makeup than I would ever wear on an everyday basis. Normally on an everyday basis, I just wear mascara, eyeliner, and I don't want to wear that much makeup every day. So I kind of skipped it right here. As you can see, it skipped a little bit on me. I'm going to just kind of soften that down. So see, you can see it blends, it blends beautifully. But like I said the other day, I was kind of blending it and realized that you can almost blend it out of existence. So, okay. So we're going to kind of just keep building on that, and we're going to go real slow. Because I really want a lot of this pigment in there. And we're just gonna build that. So now we've kind of got like a purple color going on, and now we're gonna build this, and it's gonna start building that more pinky red. And as you see, I'm gonna start doming that down a little bit. Keeping that 7. And these are just really, I'm really, really impressed with these. I really like these. Okay, so now we're gonna go into the Venetian red. Now, it is still, to me, a purpley red. I don't feel that it's a true red. I don't have any of the Morphe colors, but I have seen them and they have a pretty true red, and in the Jaclyn Hill palette. And MAC, I don't know if MAC still has the red, but they used to have a really amazing red. All right. And as you can see, just building that up, and it's just beautiful. Okay, so I've kind of got like this red going, so that's kind of that red. And now I'm going to go into burnt orange. It's going to be the lighter of the oranges. I'm going to put that down, and then I'm going to go into the regular. And as you can see, I haven't changed my brush out. And the reason why I'm doing that is you have to be careful with that because it can get muddy, but I kind of want these colors to kind of stay with each other. Now, when I go into the regular, that orange, I will switch my brush out to a clean brush because I just want that pigment there. But right now, I'm kind of purposefully putting these pigments together because I want them to blend like that. So again, keeping with that chevron, just gonna kind of go here, and I'm gonna start bringing that down on my lid just a little bit. And see, you're starting to get that transition. And again, tapping, and then, you know, you can do that windshield wiper. So I got a little high on that one, so I'm gonna go back into that Venetian red and just kind of pull that back in just a hair. So now I've kind of got like that little bit of orange. So I'm gonna go right here with that orange. All right, okay, I'm gonna switch my brush out and get a clean brush. And now I'm gonna go into that regular. Or Realgar, sorry. And I'm gonna push that right in this area. So I'm gonna go actually up into that pink right there. Now this would be a nice, fun evening look if you're kind of afraid of wearing so much makeup during the day. If you're kind of like, oh, it's just so much makeup, I just don't know if I can do that. That's fine. Just, you know, do it as like an evening look. It's still fun. It'd be a nice, like if you're going out and you can eat out, maybe eat out on the terrace somewhere. All right. Need to round that out a little bit more. That's kind of still a little square. So as you see, I'm kind of taking that up. All right. You can see that. Now I'm going to actually switch to the Subculture palette. There is a color in here. It's a really pretty yellow, and it is called New Wave. And I like these because there's a lot of mattes in here, and I'm a big fan of matte colors. And so I'm going to kind of put that there. All right. Sorry. So I'm going to kind of start just blending this a little up, because as you know, I don't like to leave a lot of white up here. Because if you have hooded eyes, if you have mature eyes, if you leave too much white up there, it actually will make your eyes look more hooded. You're going to pronounce that hooding. So as you can see, I'm just kind of pulling that out. And now I'm going to go into my Merle Norman Dual Action Concealer. And I'm going to get my little brush here. And right here, so instead of just that whole cut crease, I'm just going to go right just a hair above my hooded eye part. just right in here. I'm going to kind of keep my eye a little big right here because I do have such a hooded eye. If I close that down, it's going to dry too quick and we're not going to get that look that we're looking for. So I'm kind of doing like a half cut crease. If that's what you want to call it. And pulling that down right to the corner of that eye. We're just going to kind of feather that out so it kind of, we'll come back in and fix that. See how quickly that creases on me? Okay, so now I'm going to go into the color Edge that is in that and into that New Wave. So I'm going to kind of like mix those colors together and I'm going to press those right in there. See how pretty that is? Oh, just beautiful. I love these palettes. I mean, I was so excited when I finally got them because these are just the colors that I just love to play with. I love pigment. I just love pigment. I always have. But I will say as you get older, you do kind of get like, not afraid of pigment, but just kind of want to start shying away from it because it does kind of become a little bit more taboo, you know, as you get older to, you know, should I be wearing these bold colors that these young beautiful girls are and young beautiful boys. There's some beautiful boys out there that do makeup far better than I do. Sometimes it just pisses you off, doesn't it? You see these beautiful men and you're like, damn, I don't even look like that. Jealous. All right, so beautiful. We got some color going on. Got the eyebrows are on point. So now just a little bit more. So now we're gonna go in and they have this color in the Modern Renaissance, or I'm sorry, in the Subculture palette. It is called Adorn. It's this fabulous thick gold. And we're just gonna kind of pat that just kind of all over here. Just to give it a little bit of, just a little bit of, just a little bit, a little something, something. All right, now, so up here, still kind of white. So I'm gonna go in with a little bit of a softer color and kind of go into that burnt orange from before, a little bit of golden ochre and a little bit of tempera. And that's going to, we're just gonna kind of go right here. Just right there a bit. I'm not gonna go all the way over. And just let that go. Look at that, boys and girls. That is some fancy stuff. Okay, so Super Cat, because you know that is my favorite eyeliner. We're not gonna pull on our eyeballs. We're gonna lift up. Now, today I'm gonna do the kind of bigger liner. I typically just do a small liner, but we're gonna do a bigger liner today. And we're gonna really do a big liner today. Oh, ladies and gents, look at that. Ooh, I think I got off on that one. We'll see. Oh, I might got a little Grace Jones on that one. Boy, I just showed my age on that one, didn't I? Not bad, not bad. Okay. Let's get one line here. Oh, stop getting so thick. Okay. All right. A little thick. I have to clean that up a little bit. All right. So now I'm gonna put on my mascara, Fat Lash, again by Merle Norman, because that is my favorite mascara right now. I cannot say how much I love this mascara. And as we all know, I don't really have a lot of lashes, and they definitely go out straight. And that's even after I curl them. They don't really like to hold a curl. But I did purchase some magnetic lashes, and I forgot to bring them up here. And I have to say, they took a little bit to kind of understand how to position them, but once I got them, oh Lord, they were amazing. Okay, so again, I'm gonna do a little something different that I don't typically do because I kind of like to just leave eyeliner right here. But to tie this all in, I am going to actually take some of that Venetian red and pull that up there. So again, this is way more makeup than I would normally wear. That's okay, because we're liking it and it's pretty and it's just a nice evening out with the hubs. No babies, because Lord knows I got enough of them. Have I mentioned that I have a bunch of kids? I do have a bunch of kids and I love them. Okay, so now we're gonna put some foundation on. I got a new sponge from Sephora. Today is my first day using it, so we will see how it does. It's not bad. I might actually like it than the other one that I have. And as you guys know, I don't put my foundation on before I do my eyes. It's just not something I do. I never have. I don't like to do it that way. And I don't like real heavy coverage. I like a very light coverage, just to kind of give the skin a little bit of a glow. But I did get some Huda Beauty, and I have to tell you, I was really skeptical because it's gotten kind of mixed reviews. I know Stephanie Lang is not a big fan of it. Nikki gushes about it. I really haven't heard what Manny has to say about it. I think he has not really used it, I think is what I remember him saying. I'm using Merle Norman. I mean, that's my staple. Timeless in, I'm a very pale female. Timeless in light beige, which I do believe is the lightest color that they have in that. But so I did get the Huda Beauty, and I got the Angel Food in 110N. And the funny thing is, it is the first foundation that, honest to God, was like, but it was so much matching that I looked, I mean, everybody was like, oh, it's so pretty, yet there's no color. So I had to really warm it up, which is not a bad thing. I just don't tend to wear that much makeup. And so, but holy Batman, it dries really quick. It covered everything. In a light amount, like just kind of what I'm doing here. I know I've seen a lot of the girls that use the Huda and they're like, whook, and I did not have to do that. And it covered all my little spots. Now it was a little flat for me as far as like, it was a little bit more matte than I like, but you can use highlighter and everything to kind of fix that up. All right, so going to use my NARS Orgasm blush. And you know, I just put my blush back here. I don't bring it all the way down because as you get older, you want everything to kind of go in that upwards motion. So I don't go to the upper of my cheek. But my cheeks are still kind of pink enough that I don't really have to. All right. This is coming together. I am very happy with this. All right, then I got, I have a girl that I work with who recommended the Tartist Pro Glow by Tarte. And I have to say, it's probably one of the best recommendations I've had. These colors are fabulous for people that are fair, because a lot of times our colors just, we're so fair that these colors just don't look right on us. I know Nikki's a big fan of like shimmering and highlighting, so we're gonna kind of do an ode to Nikki today, and we're really gonna shine this up, which is again way more than I normally would, but I'm feeling myself today. I have to say, I'm so happy at being 46. Yeah, 46. Ooh, Nikki would be so proud. Look at that. Okay, so we're gonna do a little bit in the forehead area. Gonna do a little bit right there. Oh, just a little something, something. Now, I don't do that whole button nose thing. I tried it the other day. I'm not a fan of it anyway. But it didn't look right on me. I definitely looked like a reverse Rudolph. All right. And then this little sculpt color, oh, it's perfect. Look, watch. It's perfect. It's not too dark. I don't look orange. Oh, let's sculpt it up. And as you guys know, I don't do a lot of contouring, but today we're just gonna contour it up. And do a little contouring right here. Because again, we want that up look. Oh, got a little muddy right here. Let's buff that out. Okay. Happy. Now, I love some pink lipstick. We're gonna kind of go in with this whole Tahitian Treat look. Gonna give me some pink lips. Baby. Uh-oh. Getting my inner Lucy on. Tell me this is not fun. I actually think I'm gonna put a little bit more blush on. Can you believe it? Oh, this is so pretty. So happy with this look. Like, I might even go to the store today looking like this. I am feeling myself today. Loving this pink. Loving this whole look. Come on, ladies. You know this is pretty. And I could sit here and play all day and blend these colors out, make them a little bit softer. Oh, silky. Come on. Need some false eyelashes. I need to find me some lashes. Oh, sorry. That's my mama. Hold on, mama. I have to call you back. I'm in the middle of doing a video. Okay, ladies, come on. This is just fun. All right, so ladies, Modern Renaissance palette, Subculture palette, some Tarte's Pro Glow, some Urban Decay primer, some Morphe brushes, and I actually got some of this. I'm not a big powder person, but I got some of this It Cosmetic Bye Bye Pores. So we're gonna see how this does. We'll see. We're gonna learn together, because like I said, I'm not a big. Oh, it's white. I don't know if I like that. Maybe we'll just try it down here on the nose a little bit. I mean, it's a little softer. I don't know, because I have dry skin, so I'm not sure if I'd like the powder. It's not bad though. I think if I was going out at night, I definitely would use it. I mean, it definitely did kind of blur the pores a little bit. All right. Get my eyebrows back up where they need to be. All right, so beautiful look. Nice summer night look with the hubs. Nice little black dress on. Definitely would put some eyelashes on. I can't find my eyelashes. That's okay. Get your hair done. You know, maybe like a nice slick high ponytail or big curls. Maybe a cute little side bun. But I'm really happy with this. I really like this look. So I love you guys. Thank you. God bless. And see you soon in the next video. Bye.